When I seen that interview and Dr. Dre said what he said about Stevie Wonder, he said, "Just because you can't see what time it is." Like
I said, I just the whole depiction of that conversation just went through my head. Like you say, you got Dre. Hey, I mean Stevie just like they say what Dre say. Stevie, it is 6:03. What are you calling me? Hey Dre, hey. The sun's out, man. You gotta get up. Like, how do you know? You feel the rays, man. Come on, man.
The crazy part about it, he said, it's 5 o'clock. It's AM or PM.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, you're right.
Dre, Stevie, you out of bed yet?
Call me.
Just felt like it was a good time to call you, man.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I see you ain't doing nothing.
I'm gonna call you back. We ain't saying oh my goodness, man.
Somebody turn on the light.
Like, come on. My glasses still won't.
Hey, baby, see if Dre's busy right now.
Tell Dre I'll see him tomorrow.
So disgusted. I was so disgusted in Houston. And then let me tell you about this Houston heat. Whoever goes to Houston in the summer, you are like, you want to come back with all the sinus and all the everything. Let me say that Houston heat. My mom was like, so how does it feel? And how I explained it to her was not, it feels like when you just get off of a bus in July and you got to walk behind the bus.
And you feel all that exhaust. Yeah.
That is what the heat felt like when you walked out the hotel room. It grabbed you by your neck. It's like, get over here. Like, that's what it was like, though.
You felt like
Oh, and then
can I help you?
Right.
Where are you at, man?
Excuse me. And so me and my daughter, we were walking through the park and we got approached by some YouTubers. It was like, hey, you guys, can we ask you some questions? And I was like, sure. You know, I'm all being super extra friendly because I'm elevated. And so I'm like, sure. And so they set up and the guy was like, all right, go. And so the guy was like, all right, so say your names. I was like, wait, what questions are you going to ask me? And he was like, oh, the everyday normal questions. The control part
came on, like, hold on.
Right.
I got them.
And so they were really easy questions. So we thought. So they started off like, if one donut is $2, then if someone wants a dozen, how many? Well, I'm horrible at math, and I said 12, right? And I know it's 24. And then I deferred to my brainiac daughter, who's you know. Yeah. I'm like, all right, mine is yours, and she was like 24, easy. Yeah. And so he was like, all right, you got that next one. And he started to my daughter, and he was like, so what 4 presidents are on Mount Rushmore? And she was like, I was like, George Washington and those other 3 white guys. Those other 3 white guys. Don't really know them, but then I Googled them, Roosevelt, Lincoln, and then Jefferson. Yeah, yep, all them. Yeah. Those 4 white guys. So that's not the funny part, though. So he said, well, who was responsible for the Black Panther Party? He was like, was it Malcolm X or was it Martin Luther King? I was like, neither. He was like, are you sure? I was like, positive. Now that I know I got 100% because I am a shot of Sha'carri. If you can't tell me. So he was like, all right, you're right. Last question. He was like,
did you say Huey P. Newton too? Or
no.
I
just told him.
All right,
each one.
Neither one.
It wasn't a title. It wasn't either one. I just told him it wasn't either one of them. Yeah. But he said, if you replace the W in what? He said, if you replace the W and with the T in what, when, and where, what do you get, right? And so I was like, oh, that's easy. Think that, right? And so I told her to be a sin. Right? She was like, what, when, and where? I was like, no, it's that. I said it again. Yeah. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah. They're like, oh,
I get it.
yeah. He got you. I knew it.
So, when we were walking away, the guys were like, you know, thank you. And my daughter was like, we're mom and daughter. And it was like, oh, that's lit.
Oh, yeah.
We never got a mom and daughter. And so when we were walking away, she was like, you know, you're going to be on like Shade Room or something, right? And I was like, no,
you might see your face on TikTok like, oh, yeah.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Speaking of sticky situation.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Now, this recently happened to me, and I just run it past because of people in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
I say the ultimate no. Have you had a situation where a female took a liking to you, you took a liking to the female, and you crossed that line with the client, or?
Oh man, I'm an ogre. I'm an ogre, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ogre. So yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, so even though me personally, I'm sorry, I kind of wanted us to tank this year because I wanted more of a Harrison Jr. like me. Personal reasons.
I know that's
We all where you go? My hand is right.
Personal reasons.
All right, Frank, I ain't on your side no more.
Right, yeah.
That's a sick mindset.
And of course, this is before we signed Lamar. I still wanted more of a Harrison Jr. because Shorty's the truth.
What's the next question, E?
You don't want to say,
I don't have a mind about this conversation.
So anyway, speak your mind. I was like, I never. Yeah. So, do you?
We got too much potential to
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why would you want to tank?
Oh, it's still gonna be a 7-game season.
You see how we finished last season, and then you want to tank this season?
You
could have said trade up to go get it. You said tank. That was like so we're not even going.
I just got one question for you. Right. All right. Let's say we did tank, and we in position to get no more.
We're not going
boy. This is your hypothetical, not mine. This is not mine. You would want us to again draft wide receiver again in the first round after we didn't have success driving receivers 3 times in the last 5 years in the first one. Not once a success. That was your mentality.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. I just want to make sure I heard my man right. Alright.
Yeah. He said, yeah.
The reason I say that, I mean,
you can't be mad at him. He being honest, brutally honest.
In college, some people we was wasn't in college. It is.
So Michael Parsons, is he the best player in the league right now?
No.
Yeah, right now.
Boy, I'm like, he back. Listen, he said he riding high. They came back. Yeah. He riding high. That's what he doing. You on the I'm sorry. You riding high. Y'all was doing your thing. You almost blew another lead. Oh, you Eagles.
Are any of them into any sports or?
So my son was raised by his mother, and again, right. So these are the sacrifices you make. Mind you, became a great athlete. Track. He even called me one day. He found me out. He was like, found me because his mother always. I'm not gonna get into that, but he called me. Yeah. He called me, and he said, like, this is what I did without you. Went down the list. You could tell he had it all written. Ooh. He had it written down verbatim. When I finally talked to the spike, I was this in school without you. I was this in track with y'all. I'm gonna go to Michigan State without you.
The whole world,
all this stuff, right? And he tells me that, right? The whole time he doesn't know. I'm on the phone smiling. I was like, that's me. That's me. Like that's the fire. That's my brother. That's the same fire. Wait, you don't want it? Right. I said, that's me.
You know you got that from me, right?
You think he thought the plan on fire? Right.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. You got that fire, don't you, boy? So I went down. I seen his last. Ended up being his last track meet, right?
Hold on. Since you said that, you should have been like, what, that's it?
You gotta do more than shot. You got a good start.
You can tell me it's Sha'carri.
Now I'm about to be controversial. Sharika would have got her. They was running 150. They would have got her.
This is 4x1. Come on.
No, if they would have got a baton at the same time, Shariq would have got her.
Nah,
She was catching her.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
If they got a baton at the same exact time,
she was not.
Yes, she was. She was. Yeah, man, at the day she got second.
At 150 maybe, but
What I'm saying is she was gaining.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
So see, this is how guys are with sports, right? They always talk about what the possible outcomes are.
No, she won. I'm not taking it away from her.
Talking about this because she didn't. She won. We're talking about it no more. Don't take that away from this.
The gap stayed the same. It didn't close up.
They didn't get a baton at the same time.
So how? No, but y'all said she would have got caught, but the gap never closed.
But they didn't get the baton at the same time. That's like me giving it. Let's say he starts right there. I start right
She
here.
was going to catch her. The gap would have got closed.
I'm just I'm just saying. They didn't get a baton at the same time. I'm gonna be honest.
So Sha'carri Richardson got the baton at the same time, but she was further out in the zone.
She was closing in, but it would have been a shorter distance.
But they didn't get a baton at the same time.
Well, it doesn't matter.
They didn't get the baton at the same time.
If you're running faster than me, even if I started than you, if I got a distance, it was short. The distance stayed the same.
It doesn't matter though. Because you can say
logic.
Because they didn't get the baton at the same time. Even if they were in the stacks, they didn't get a baton.
If a car starts,
we're not talking about cars. We're talking about human beings running. We're talking about human beings running.
How can? All right, so make it make sense. All right,
Sha'carri got a baton first. She had a 10-meter head start, and she's fast.
No, she didn't.
She did have a. She had a 5 to 10 meter head start.
No, she didn't.
Well, that means shout out to the person that gave it a baton.
I said America won. I wasn't mad about that.
No, but you're saying she would have caught her, but the distance never shortened.
She would have come. All right.
If she would have caught her, she would have made progress. There was no progress made. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Like, the distance. I know. So, I mean, you understand what I mean. If somebody's catching you, that's just like, yeah, if you're chasing me, if you're saying you're going to catch me, then the distance was short. The distance then.
These are professional athletes all running. I'm a relay coach. I'm like, what?
It's a track fan talking to a track coach.
I'm like, okay. They got the
So it's going to.
They're never going to agree.
I'm not taking it for a victory. She won. I was just saying.
But she didn't get the baton. No, she did, but they said the same thing 5 times, but she didn't close this, but she didn't get the baton.
You got to put the clock on that like you did me in my room.
No, I'm not giving nobody that. I'm not giving nobody. Like, how's she going to catch her if she didn't minimize the gap? Did you get to check out the article?
The tiny homes article.
Yeah,
bruh.
Just moving.
I don't know if I'm with that at all. Now, the fact that they do have like the, that all of, like the products and stuff like that within the tiny home is pretty cool.
4 bedroom, well 4 rooms.
Yeah, it's 4 rooms, full rooms.
So fully furnished mobile house for 100 bands. That's it.
100 bands. 100 bands. It's a tiny home for a large price.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah, me either. But I was just like, that is efficient. Like, cause I thought my mind just went like, well, what if you just put an addition on it and you got like.
Come on, guys. But yeah, like for me personally, I can't see myself. If I go into the home and I'm taller than the home, then no. I paid 100
right.
and I'm taller than the joint. No, man, I can't do that.
Oh man,
I can't do that.
Yeah, I ain't hold you. Like I was like, I'm kind of with this. I'm kind of with it.
How's maintenance? Like, maintenance.
No, that's the only thing I would like. Yeah, the efficiencies and like you say, electricity. I mean, hey,
smart.
I was about to say, yeah, it's definitely cost effective. Right?
Yeah, it's smart. can have your business on there. You do whatever you want with
Right,
yeah. It's just that what you paid 100 bands for though. Is it worth the 100 bands?
Right.
100 bands ain't just, you know, like $1 or something like that, you know.
Well, I mean, you just take, a mortgage for 100 bands. I mean,
I guess maybe. But I don't know if I can do that.
You're just looking at the space, how tiny it, like you said, a tiny home for 100,000. Nah.
I actually went in there, and it was pretty decent. Maybe they would make me a believer.
Right. I think you probably see it in real time.
If you put a jacuzzi in there, maybe.
Really?
Jacuzzi, you know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty cool.
That's what gets you over the hump.
Or a massage pad, you know, with a personal massage, masseuse or whatever. Yeah, I'm telling you, they gotta think about these things. These are some ideas to give y'all to make it more attractive to, you know. You either do that or you get an RV.
Either.
Like it's up to you, you know.
I ain't gonna hold you like I said. When I say, I'm like, what I might dive into that a little bit.
Yeah, to see how we might have the next podcast on one of those points.
Definitely not. Or maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, you don't know. I tell you.
Walmart might get, might have to do a little investigation.
Right.
Oh man.
Walmart is going to send us this tiny home. You're like, look, you guys are amazing.
Hey, Devon, Mark, you don't know what you missed.
I'm gonna go open that joint and be like, boop.
Yeah, pull up. I'm just like, pull up, bro.
Like, dang, that's up a little bit.
Where you walking? This is nice.
This is nice. Oh, lay up in the bed.
Spacious, right?
Is this velvet?
Yeah.
It's so good.
So many activities in there. I can I thought it was, no, it's totally
okay, all right.
So what is this, 8 feet?
You know how people be when they see something.
Yeah.
You said you got this from Walmart? Walmart? All right, say no more. I'm trying to tell you, man.
And get it on Black Friday, 15% off.
It's weird.
They're gonna be up one, they're gonna give you down two, maybe a year and a half, and then they're gonna come. They're gonna make one big deal.
Sorry.
Go talk.
All right, I just caught it off.
Ooh.
Nah, man. Not this something.
Wow. No. You seem so hurt. You seem so hurt.
No, this is not me laughing at it, man. This is not, I promise. This is not what that is.
Ooh.
This is the off season with Smith talking about the Jets the entire off season. They can't be out the first quarter. They not out the first quarter. What time is it? Like
Game over.
Oh my God. Peace and blessings, man. They start to flag up.
I got a question for you. Where does, because I had a conversation with somebody about power forwards. I know I'm jumping to another sport, but where does Charles Barkley fit at and your top power forwards? Me? I got
I don't know, like 2.
Who you got over?
Timmy.
I counted Timmy as a center. I ain't think about that one because I had him number 1. A lot of people say Karl Malone, but I ain't never think about Karl Malone like that. You know what I mean? Not at all. 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 What? You looking around like you got something to say? What's going on?
No, I was just wondering where it was going.
No, I was trying to figure out, what was your top power forwards?
Yes. Yeah. I thought you might have gave up on it the first time. When you brought this up.
Which brings me to my next topic. Something that we don't think about. And I want to get this from you. Your top 5 power forwards. We always talk about point guards, you know, stuff. Your power forwards.
It's not too many of them. Everybody recycles, you know, Charles, Kevin, Kale, KG, Tim, Karl Malone.
My top 5,
Yeah.
I would say you got Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone. Just something to think about, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know who y'all top 5 is, you know, if y'all got one. It's a position that I think is overlooked.
Bing, bang, boom, you're fired.
All right, tell you, well, name some other ones besides those 6 that were impactful that you did.
Dennis Rodman. Charles Oakley.
I didn't say names, I said impact.
Oh, I was just naming power forwards at the time. But I mean, that's something I had to go down and really think about. I mean, you can't just. You're right, though. It ain't nothing that you could just say, all right, you got these other ones, too. It's a position that I think is overlooked.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. Tell them don't bring back that power forward thing.
Man, the power forwards is the best power forwards.
Let me tell you what I think the issue is. This is such a mommy perspective. I don't think that there is enough love in our community. I swear to God.
I can see that.
These babies. I met a kid. It wasn't a kid. I met a guy that was 23. I said, I never had anybody tell me that they love me.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people around me was like, dang, yo, that's crazy. But I sat there and I said, I cannot imagine not having anybody in my life, not my mother, not my father, not my sister, not my brother, not my friends, not tell me
recollect
that you love me.
Not one moment or instant. Right?
So could you imagine going through your life
For 20 years,
for 23 years, not feeling loved? And when you got a village of people around you that will hold you, let them have it.
So, yeah, you know, love on somebody today.
Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah, you alright. You alright. Part of the problem.
Part of the problem. And they like, you are. No, I love you guys.
I love you. Know I love you. That's all.
See, this is how we change the world, you guys. That was so white.
No, you're right. No, we that was pure black. You know,
I believe the children are the future.
Yeah. Now that sounded white. That was,
and the mic drop.
Yeah. With the Crocs. With the Crocs. Yo had the bro man bop off. You see? Yo, but this is my
Baltimore team versus the new Baltimore team. It's personal.
Yeah.
I guess that's how the Browns feel about us when they play us.
Yeah,
they're gonna be pissed. The Browns is pissed.
You know what I noticed? Huh? Well, what I found out, we have almost $54 million in salary cap on injury right now.
Yeah, because out. Yeah, they're out.
Everybody, Ronnie Stanley, Tom
back this year.
Everybody.
Where did you look that up? Or you just was bored and just looked up?
Well, I know stuff hit my phone all day.
I got 54 million.
Yo, phone. Yo, his phone be like, listen, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Somebody just broke their duodenum.
Wait. No.
Oh, man.
Hey, look. They said Ray Lewis is coming back to coach. I wasn't one of them, but damn. I'm sorry, I messed up.
But hey,
yeah.
You allowed to pass, a couple passes.
Right, no, I'm trying not to.
You all right?
Oh, you should.
Nah, because like when it's an hour, sometimes
I know, that's why I'm asking you all right.
The sound. I gotta sync up
You
the sound,
naturally are not a quiet person from what I know.
How you know that?
I said from what I know. I didn't say I know that about you. I said from what I know.
So I'm always laid back.
Yeah. You see that?
That's why I'm laid back. That's why I'm laid back.
You're on that prime.
I don't gotta say much.
Don't tip it. Don't tip your cap.
His glasses on the way. Leave that alone.
The only thing you're missing is overalls. That's the only thing you're missing.
That's messed up.
Sure. I said I had more, but I'm a side.
All right, Chris. We got time.
I'm trying to just.
You know what? You right.
So, absolutely.
What texture is that?
Oh man,
It's not like everybody. I thought that was a regular straw hat. That's not a regular straw hat.
That's Coach Boom over there.
What is the type of material is it?
That's Beaver stuff. Beaver stuff. Boy, all right.
I'm sorry. I do not want to feel that. I appreciate the offer.
That's real right there.
That is low.
I promise you, I did. I looked up my
Just a real quick. I forgot I was watching I think it was 85 South Show or something like that.
On Netflix?
Yeah, it was either 85 South Show or another comic, something like. And it was like, you notice how? Oh no, yeah, it was. And Michael Collier, he was on the 85 South Show, and he's like, you notice how the crackheads always outlive the drug dealers?
Yeah.
I was just like,
he ain't lying. That's real. Yeah, that's real.
Well, what happened to little Freddie? Oh, he got. Hey man, you
So you the one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
He used to give me 3.
Right. Yo, that is crazy though.
I think he's doing it for the cameras, just to be honest, because they have a Netflix documentary coming out. So I think he's making out. I think he truly believes what he's saying, of course, but I feel like it's extra because he knows there's cameras following
But how can you forget that the NBA, like people in the NBA actually play for the U.S. team? And
that's not what he said, though. That's not what he was saying, though. He was saying, I think we all can interpret how we want to interpret. He was saying how when people get, let's say the Denver Nuggets win the NBA championship, they say world champion. But technically a track runner is actually a world champion because they're facing people from other countries. That's actually a world champion. That's what he was saying.
Other countries in the NBA as well.
But they play domestically.
They don't play Turkey. They don't play Spain. They don't play China. They don't play.
They do in the Olympics.
Only when they're in the Olympics. So then they can win the world title then.
Who won the Super Bowl this year? The Chiefs?
They don't matter.
Let's say it was biased. They used the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. They're playing in the U.S. All right. A lot of
they should not.
Yeah, that's what he was just basically saying.
And only should not because if they were playing other countries, then they could say, well, like soccer.
Yeah, that's
they play other countries.
Yeah,
they can.
So you saying because you brought up football? So you saying you take all the players from the NFL and make a USA NFL team?
That's not what he said.
No, I'm saying you said they wouldn't be world champions if they played against other countries.
They would be considered world champions, but they don't do that.
If they played the way other countries did, no, they wouldn't. They play real football, no, they wouldn't. I'm sorry.
Oh,
they would not. They would not.
If you use
Let's be clear.
Use American, they have to use American.
Most people would not. You'd be like, I want to play straight, like honestly, because the way they play football in other countries, it's not padded. You're not protected. It's real football. It's rugby, and it's real.
Rugby and football are 2 different things.
I know what you're trying to get at.
I thought you were about to talk football and soccer.
That's what I thought too. That's what I was like.
That's why I said NFL.
That's
more different.
If he plays football, if you took that football, other countries are not going to play the way we play it because they think that we play the way panties play.
Well, rugby is not football.
In their world, it is. That's their football.
I mean, they do have NFLs starting to like do international.
And if you talk
In
about
comparison to.
and me being a bone ball Hall of Famer.
A what?
Bone ball Hall of Famer, basically playing without no equipment, playing football, project versus project. So that's
like backyard.
Completely.
No, you said no equipment. We couldn't do it.
That's crazy.
I remember growing up. I remember what they had to do with no allows though. That's what I'm confused.
No, she said something. What I'm talking about is, first of all, no allows. No, she went somewhere. She went somewhere else.
I didn't. I don't even know what you're allowed in.
Like, why would I sign him when I know you ain't gonna do nothing but match the money? I'm not gonna do your job for you.
All right, let's just give an example here. Let's get an argument with your girlfriend. Boom, right? I'm not sure if you married or nothing, just met him. So, look, my bad. Okay, cool.
Lost my ring, but
it's not my business. Listen, I ain't trying to holler. You get an argument with your girl, right? I don't know. Anyway, go. You get an argument with your girlfriend, right? You even if y'all beefing behind closed door trying to make it work, you're not gonna go out to the you ain't gonna go to the next person and be like, hey, but don't talk to her. Right. She don't even wash up the right way. That thing be stinking some days. Right. You're not gonna do that. Of course. Right. Yeah. That is what I'm saying. If you're gonna have your issues, keep it quiet, keep it low, keep it behind closed doors.
I mean, well, I don't know where your allegiance lie because you back and forth.
We're talking about basketball. I'm just a fan of the game of basketball.
So just to let you know, he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan also.
Of course.
So, you know.
I support the Cowboys also, so I understand it. No, I don't. Why? Would you see? Would you do this? No, for sure. No, did you do winning style? I ain't winning style. Oh, all right, it's cool. Listen, hold on.
Y'all played the Giants.
Y'all played the Patriots. Who got a better quarterback? The Patriots. You're lying to his teeth. I don't even. Listen. You really got that? Am I a fan of either one of those quarterbacks?
And Daniel Jones, really?
That's okay. Let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about everything here, right? Let's talk about everything here. Who is the Patriots' best player? Zeke. Is Zeke better than Saquon Barkley?
He said Zeke, who has the. I don't even. So you talking about Cowboy Zeke from when he first started the first 3 years?
Listen, you want to know who's the Patriots' best player? Belichick.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go.
So the Patriots' best player is 25 and 27 since he lost his best player.
Right.
So they clearly their best player ain't the best in the world.
Right. So are we talking about the Eagles or are we talking about the Patriots?
I don't give a. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do here, right?
Are we talking about 96 or are we talking about 2 years ago?
Are we talking about 3 touchdowns on y'all? Y'all turned Mac Jones into Dan Marino yesterday.
Are we talking about 90?
No, you said let's talk about yesterday. You said let's talk about yesterday.
We're talking about 2 years ago.
I'm asking you a question. Just now, let's stay in pocket.
Come on.
You told me that the opponent that we played was not formidable. But out of the two teams, only one of them went to the playoffs last year. It wasn't the Patriots. Nah. Out of the 2 quarterbacks that went there, only one of them actually showed potential and didn't fail in their sophomore season. It wasn't Mac Jones. But, however, if we're looking at game 1 of this season there, how did Mac Jones perform against you guys?
Did pretty good.
Did really good. Did he not?
Yeah.
He's probably like one of the, would you say top 10 quarterback from play yesterday for sure? That's without a doubt he was. Top 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. You got the top 10 quarterbacks there. How did Daniel Jones look?
Like Daniel Jones always look.
Oh, Daniel Jones always looks like that.
Right.
My boy. Better question. Does Mac Jones always look like that? Yesterday. Nah. I'm good. I didn't even run into this situation here today.
I mean, they both trash. They both.
What's trash? Both of them trash.
I don't disagree. One of them played like he is. The other one played great against y'all.
Yeah. Just because one of them empty soda bottle, one of them empty water bottle, they both trash.
You know what? I'm gonna recycle one quicker number like the other one. I'll tell you that. Those soda bottles I might toss out the window. That water bottle.
One looked like Evian.
That's all right there. Hey, one looked like Mountain Dew.
Right. The Mr. Pitt. What was the off-brand one? Mountain Mist, was it?
Mountain Mist. Mountain Mist. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
he named Shasta Brad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's what
I'm there.
That's a way to cook out when you don't care about him.
Yeah, exactly.
Super chill.
I know exactly what you're saying. I'm with y'all. I'm with you. That's when you serve at the old You always got name brand stuff. I got you.
Oh, look. He looks up. Smash.
Oh,
Tater
so you
gets
got
clean.
rocked.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes the boom, and both his cleats came off.
Oh, mama.
Is that Frank?
I was in the sideline like, yo,
The man, he gets invited to his little cousin and nephew. He's like, yeah, you need to come out, watch your boy because I'm on the rise. I'm killing it in the game and practice. You heard the stories. The mom's talking about, y'all gotta check out little nephew. Mm-hmm. We're just gonna, us give him a little Nick with
Little Nate.
Little Tater. Little Tater top, man. Come on. And so he invites his older cousin, Jake. I don't know.
State Farm.
Yeah, I just thought something Jake from State Farm. His mom's name, Tater's mom, Linda. Linda, yeah. Linda, yeah. So Linda's like, look, Jake, you gotta come and check your little cousin out. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be something special.
Tater been killing it.
Tater's been take it to the, hit your head on the goalpost. He's been killing it. So he's good because they got him, the two, well, if your kid is placed at either quarterback or running back at under 10, they got some talent. So he's a running back. So they getting ready for practice. He pulls up, and so he sees him. So he's like, "Oh," he gives a wave.
What up, cuz?
I see you. Oh, I like your gear stuff. Hey, let me tie your shoes up. This is gonna be important later. So Jake ties little Tater's shoes up. Like, I like your cleats, but they kind of discounted. Mom got him on the low. They ain't the Under Armour, the Nike.
They just cleats.
They're just cleats.
His mother could afford it because she was probably a single mama.
Yeah.
Right, that's okay.
She could have did better though.
Shout out to the single mama. She's providing.
Shout out. But she could have did better. She could. I guess I don't know if little Tater got rattled, but a couple downs. Little Tater the ball, fumble receipt. My man started messing up with practice.
Oh man.
Fumble receipt. Yeah, Tater ain't in the real. The coach like, man, what's going on? Give me the guns. But so Jake was just like, man, when I thought you said Tater was how are you nice? Like, yeah, my baby good. It's y'all. Y'all making him nervous. He's like, all right, so Tater start, he get a little bit settled in. So one play he breaks it, but then fumbles it on the run, right? So lose it. So anything, Tater goes to pick up the fumble and does the opposite. No, don't check around to see who comes. So of course, when Tater picks the ball up, he looks up, smash.
Oh, Tater got rocked.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes the boom, and both his cleats came off.
Oh, mama.
Is that practice?
At practice. Yeah, it was at practice.
That was a game.
That's where these things are supposed to happen.
That was a game.
So they're like, no, okay, because Tater, he laying out there. I don't think he proud, but he laid there. So Jake was like, man, I tied that boy's shoes up.
And they came off.
Young fella exploded off his thing.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Linda, you did a great job buying the shoes that you could. Tater, we believe in you. Next time.
Keep your head up, baby. Keep trucking.
That was such a mom statement, right?
We love you. We love you.
It's okay, honey.